way the Lakers are playing, do you guys think Bron coming back hurts the team? As a Bron fan, I get tired of people saying he is, and he's still a top 10 player in the world.
Well, first of all, we have to respect the fact that guys on the sideline, when they come back, they see what's going on and they don't want to disrupt that. And I think that James is one of those guys. I think he sees what the Lakers are doing. He sees how effective DeAndre Ayton is. And all I'm going to do is add to that. I'm not coming back, especially at the age that he's at. I'm not coming back thinking, yo, I need the basketball in my hands. I got to get mine. Nah, the Lakers are actually doing something. He sees how well Austin Reeves plays off of Luka, and James has a similar game in terms of distributing, in terms of playmaking. I could get this guy involved in the game. So with that being said, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to throw him off rhythm by just having the ball in my hands, and now I just got to get mine. Same thing with DeAndre Ayton. I think that he looks at DeAndre Ayton like another guy, just like Luka. I could get him more involved in the game in addition to getting mine. So I never really bought into the idea that that your best player is just going to hurt your crew, even though I don't think James is the best player, but I never really bought into that idea. The idea that these guys sit on the sideline and they just come back going, yo, I'm just going to get mine when we rolling. No, I just don't think that that's real. And I think this helps James. Does James coming back, does that mean that he has to be a primary ball handler? Can James make that silky segue into the 4 spot and be more of a dirty work guy in addition to being a ball handler? Can he do that? I think that'd be really good for the Lakers if he did that, in addition to being a ball handler. Yeah. Because I think he was doing that last year where he was playing on the block and they were playing through him. Now, the problem is that when we go to that small ball lineup and we got to go up against a big team like the Minnesota Timberwolves, where James is playing the 5 and Rudy Gobert look like Jabbar. So, no, that's not going to work there. But I think we can have segments and sections where James can play the 4 and we can run the offense through him.
LeBron ruins point guards. Reason being is because LeBron is like, I don't need to give you the ball when I'm LeBron. I feel like this is more than any time. This is more than any time where LeBron could be like, I got Luka. I can actually chill.
Right.
I got Austin Reeves. I can actually chill.
That's where
I got DeAndre Ayton.
That's where it stops.
I got DeAndre Ayton. I can actually chill. And obviously DeAndre Ayton's not
keep going.
DeAndre Ayton's not a ball handler, obviously, but he's somebody that can, he's
he had more than this. He had more than this in Miami, then, Ron. Yeah, he had more than this in Miami for sure. If you bring DeAndre Ayton in, we gotta talk about Chris Bosh and all them people. So yeah, he had more than this in Miami. Then yeah, that's my answer to your question. He had more than this in Cleveland. Then if you answer your question, yeah.
Okay, honestly, I think you can take what they've done without LeBron and without Luka on the court, and you can just say that's a different team. That's a really different team. You're not gonna have Marcus Smart and Nick Smith Jr.
Oh yeah, Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart was balling.
I knew I was missing somebody. Yeah, Marcus Smart.
He played the lead guard in Boston. He was their lead guard.
He plays the league guard.
I don't think anybody's shocked by Marcus. I don't think anybody's shocked by Marcus Smart being a good basketball player.
No, we've had back-to-back fourth quarter Bronny games, and shout outs to Bronny James hooping. I think he had a career high last night. Am I wrong?
No, career high in assists probably.
Yeah, I think he had 6 assists.
Sure assists.
Might be assists. So,
Jordan, you're going to come off that Bronny James thing, too. You are.
Yo. Like,
I ain't
he had
gonna
an offensive rebound.
He did play good last night, though. I say that. He definitely played good last night.
He had an offensive rebound. He hit his 3. He's getting off the ball quickly. He's tenacious on defense. He was a big part of like a couple good things that they did. You'll love to see it. Because the guy's taking a lot of hate, including from me. I will say this, though.
You said he's playing defense, Pid?
But why y'all say it's
always
hate because you talk about his game, though? It ain't hate because I talk about his game. I'm not hating. I'm just...
Well, we talking about Marcus, right? We're talking about Marcus,
we're not doing that. I don't think you hate him. No, I don't think.
No, I'm not hating on the kid. I talk like that about any player that I just don't think they're good at basketball. So
all I'm saying is how they're playing right now is a testament to their coaching. I think JJ Redick is coaching circles around everybody. Like the way he has been able to adapt these lineups without LeBron, without Luka, and now without Austin Reeves is crazy to me. I have a lot more respect for JJ Redick today than I do. But do I suddenly think that how Jake LaRavia is playing and Marcus Smart's playing and Bronny's playing and Ayton's playing is suddenly going to impact how LeBron wants to play? He's LeBron James. He don't care about DeAndre Ayton getting 29 points. He don't care about Jake LaRavia's 25-point streak. He's LeBron James.
Wait a minute.
Wait, nothing. No, you go back to being a role player. Go catch and shoot. Like, what are we doing here? No, man.
See, that's the problem. There's the problem right there.
No, what y'all do sometimes is you overreact, I think, to a win. You got to understand how difficult it is to scout a team that doesn't have the 3 best players. Okay, I don't think in Thiago Splitter's wildest dreams that he would have thought he was going to lose that game because Nick Smith Jr. was going to whoop his ass. But that's exactly what happened.
I could get with that.
And they really don't have a lot of scouting reports on how Nick Smith Jr. and a DeAndre Ayton pick and roll even looks like. Scouting is a huge part of game plan and shoot arounds and walkthroughs. You really don't know these injury level teams. Also, let's not ignore the fact that when you're an athlete. You see their best players out, their second best players out, their third best players out.
Kick these dudes' ass.
Yeah, I don't think that matters at all.
Y'all maybe are thinking about this like competitors. Think about this like a human being. You naturally think we're gonna win this by 20 no matter what, right? I think everybody thought they were gonna lose.
I don't know. I think when you
don't show up
like that, I think when you see
they
stuff
played
like that,
dogs.
you should. When you see 3 of their stars out, you should think I'm about to have a great game. Like I don't know, like how you see that and then just go out there and shit the bed. Last night wasn't about the Lakers to me.
All the time.
It was to me about the Portland Trailblazers. Like,
dude,
it exposed some parts about the Portland Trailblazers that's gonna need addressing. Like, and I said that last night about they're not good enough to play this dribble drive offense. They don't create enough shit for you to just drive and kick to somebody and hope they make a 3 or just rely on their 3-pointers. Like that's just not their game. And they're a good defensive team for sure. But I think it exposed like they're not that type of team to where they have the luxury of putting the ball in their best player's hand and saying, go make a play for us. They don't have the luxury of doing that. Now they're still a great team. Like I still like the Trailblazers as far as I think they're going to make the playoffs or the play-in. I think they're a good team. It's just they're not that type of guy. Like they don't have them type of guys on their team. Shout out to the Lakers. The Lakers played good last night. I think, less is more sometimes. You gave an opportunity for a bunch of guys to get busy. Marcus Smart got busy. DeAndre Ayton had a very good game. Bronny played decent as well, too. Not Marcus Smart. Who's the other kid I was talking about? Oh, the Nick Smith Jr. kid. He finally got a chance to, get busy. He got busy and made some tough shots. Shit happened. It's 82 games in the season. I don't think it was more about the Lakers. It was more so about the Blazers. Just they hit their wall, and I think they got to go back to the drawing board a little bit. Rui looked like goddamn Kawhi last night.
These dudes can hoop. A lot of these dudes, especially these guys that I was a 5-star prospect coming out of high school. I had all these tools and whatnot. I go to college. I'm one and done. Now, granted, I might not have had the best college year, but I still was good enough to go lottery or in the first round. It takes a little time to develop, y'all. It do. Like, these dudes don't just come out and everybody just be Michael Jordan or Dwayne Wade in their first year. It takes some time. And like everybody's seen last night, Nick Smith Jr., he got action. I'm not saying he's gonna now all of a sudden be a starting point guard. I'm not saying now he might not even crack the rotation still because they got so many guards over there.
Yeah.
But these dudes can hoop though. Like Nick Smith can be in Brooklyn. He'll probably be the best guard in Brooklyn, other than Cam Thomas.
But Penn, isn't there some merit? And hear me out on this. Isn't there some merit when you're out of the lineup for a specific time, and with you being out of the lineup, we're rolling in a specific way. You see that, and you don't want to disrupt that. In fact, no. I think that and hear me out. I vividly remember in 2001, Kobe Bryant goes out of the lineup. He had rolled his ankle. With him going out of the lineup, Shaq gets back into the dominant space. They end up going on a 9-game win streak. And previous to this, we were having an issue. With Bryant and Shaq, with Shaq getting involved in the game. Well, he sees what's going on with now what's involving Shaq more in the game, and he gets back to that. They end up rolling, but that doesn't take away from his game. He's still getting buckets. He's still operating in a triangle.
2002 Kobe Bryant was not considered the second greatest or greatest player of all time, number one. Number two, DeAndre Ayton ain't Shaquille O'Neal. This is a totally different situation. This is not a matter of 2 stars battling it out. Okay, one thing I can say, how Luka's playing right now may actually gather LeBron's respect. When you're on that level of player, you're not really moved by 20 points or 25-point role player buckets.
What do you mean by that? Gather LeBron respect.
I think if LeBron, like again, for 36 37 years of his life, well, I'll say 37 years, like 20 years of his life, he's been the number one option on every single team he's ever been on, right? With the exception of like a couple of years in Miami where D-Wade had like
I don't think he was number one
duties.
option when they won a championship.
We not really relitigating that. We're not, talking about Kyrie Irving and stuff. I don't really.
I'm talking about
AD.
No, championship with the Lakers.
No, he definitely was the number one option when they won with AD. I don't think he was the best
It's
player.
okay. Agree to disagree and keep going.
Yeah, agree to disagree. But what I'm saying is, like, when you've been in control of the offense for like the majority of your high school career, your entire NBA career, it's a little bit like, am I letting this go? Like, there's a reluctance to it, right? It's not normal. It's not familiar. I think watching Luka put up 40 plus, 42, 43, and seeing how he's hooping and seeing how he took care of his body, it gives LeBron a little bit of like, all right, I'm in good hands. And that's hard to do.
I understand that. I understand that, Pen. I respect that. Like, Bron's been the dude, but Bron plays winning basketball either way. So it's like him coming back, unless LeBron has fallen off a cliff that we don't know about, and you know what I'm saying. Unless Bron is just not as good as he was anymore, him coming back is not going to hurt this team, regardless of if that means a couple less shots for Luka, a couple less shots for Austin, a couple less shots for DeAndre Jordan or DeAndre Ayton. That doesn't matter. Like, he's still going to make the team better. There's no way LeBron makes this team worse at all. No way at all. There's nothing about LeBron James' basketball IQ, his basketball game, the way he gets the offense going, the way his IQ, the way he talks to his teammates. There's nothing that LeBron James has ever showed for his 23-year, 24, 20, 30-year career has ever showed that's going to come in, disrupt what the Lakers got going on right now.
Really any team. But I will say this, it's a new sheriff in town. It's not even LeBron's team no more. I will say that. It's obviously Luka's team.
And anybody dispute that, Drenchy, they bugging out. If anybody,
that don't really matter though. That don't really matter.
You don't have to dispute it. You don't got to dispute it. I'm speaking facts. LeBron don't call the shots over there no more. It's that guy number 77 that call the shots over there. Like, I know that for a fact. It is for sure Luka's team. Yeah. Like, and if anybody says no, it's not, it's Bron's, you delusional. Like,
but what do you mean by that though, Drench? Like, because I think that's what needs to be spoken about. When you say it's a Luka's team, what does that mean? Does that mean Luka takes the last shot, or does that mean he's the one talking to everybody on the court and off the court? It's his locker room. Like, what do you mean by that?
No, when I say it's his team, I'm saying everything that happens with the Lakers since he got there, it's going through Luka Doncic. Like they're checking in with Luka before anything. It's Luka's team now. Like, it's not about what LeBron James wants. It's obviously he's at the end of the end of his career too. Like, it's Luka team. If Luka wants somebody in LA, they're gonna be in LA. If Luka wants somebody gone from the Lakers, they're gonna be gone. Like, it's for sure Luka's team.
How does that change how they play though?
It changes a lot how they play, because if it's his team, then he get to do what he want to do. You know, and LeBron is LeBron. Luka's a smart basketball player too. It's not like he's gonna freeze LeBron out. Like, no, that's not it. It's just Luka's the best player on the team right now. Like, it is what it is. LeBron is a complimentary player, and that's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, a prime example is who did Marcus Smart say called him to come play with the Lakers?
Luka did.
Like, that's to tell you a lot. Like, it tells you a lot, like, whose team it is. But you know, so I just feel like at the end of the day, LeBron not gonna mess nothing up. You know, like LeBron not gonna mess nothing up. He's a good basketball player. One of the second greatest basketball player of all time. Like, he can go to any team and add to it.
Chill. Don't let LeBron come back and they lose 2 straight. The episodes we're gonna have.
Bro, they only played 6 games? Like, I don't know.
They got an easy schedule coming up, man. They got Charlotte, New Orleans. They got Utah back to back. Although, you know, shout out to Utah
cool.
Jazz.
They get to stack their wins then. That's cool.
When is Bron coming back though?
That's the $1 million question, Ox.
He better.
I don't think there's a timeline.
Get around
to be honest with you.
But they in a good position right now, though. If they're able to win games without Luka and Austin Reeves there, if they're able to win games without Luka and Austin Reeves, if they're able to win games with both of them back and no LeBron, they in a good position.
That's not how it works, though.
But it is how it works.
No, it is
how it works.
That's
you
not
play
how it
basketball
works.
and you win games. That's how it works. You literally play the next game, and if you win it, you get a win in a win column. Okay, and if you lose it, you get a loss in a loss column.
How many players play on the court at the same time?
10. There's 10 guys out there.
Okay, perfect. For each team, it's
On your
5,
team,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
So that means when
Okay,
LeBron
now
comes
I'm
back,
gonna-
there's certain guys who are not going to play. LeBron has different skill sets. When LeBron comes back, there's certain guys who are not going to be holding the offense. There's going to be a level of intensity from the other team that you're facing every single night, which is like, oh, that's LeBron James. That might be the last time I face him. There's an intensity to it. That
Yeah.
intensity is not there for Rui Hachimura. I'm sorry. Jackson Hayes, DeAndre Ayton. These are
But
not.
does it become more difficult to beat the Lakers with LeBron on the court? Yes or no?
Of course it does.
All right, then I don't give a damn about that intensity.
No. What you,
It is still harder for you to
know
win.
What I can appreciate your logic, but doesn't that river, stream both ways? Because like you just talked about with the intensity from other teams playing a lot harder,
play
and they're
differently. Chill,
right? And I can appreciate, and I 100% can appreciate that. But you know what? Guys play different with James too. So James looking at the way that we're playing and we winning this way. When I get back in the lineup, my game is going to be more conducive to us winning because I'm going to add to what we were doing. I'm not going to throw us off the track. So if Rui
you think that
Well,
we haven't seen that
be,
yet, though.
Bro, where y'all be getting these Mars banners?
Penn, why wouldn't it be that way though, Penn? And
Okay.
the reason why I'm asking you that, Penn, is because when I look at James's game, right? When I look at James's game, there's nothing to suggest that James wouldn't come back and play the way we were winning. There's nothing to suggest that he wouldn't do that, especially being an older guy. Like this isn't 25-year-old, 31-year-old James. You guys need me to get on the glass? I can do that. You guys need me to be more of a distributor? I can do that too. You guys want to play fast? I'm still in great enough shape that I can play fast, but get guys involved when I'm playing fast because guys like Rui, guys like guys like Austin Reeves look really good when we're playing in transition, even in the half court. That's my game. To be a distributor and be a setup guy. That's 100%.
I mean, and not only that, Chill, they need LeBron. Like they need somebody
They do.
they need a playmaker. Like I don't know why we're like this is like breaking news. Like they need Bron to be a playmaker for them. They don't really have a legitimate playmaker. Yeah, Austin Reeves and Luka been handling that task, but Austin Reeves want to score, so does Luka. Like they need somebody to shoulder the load, for them when those guys not on the floor or when they not hitting shots. Like they need LeBron. I don't know why this has to be, such a good discussion. And I'll say this, JJ Redick been doing a damn good job. He's one of the very few coaches that still get on players and try to hold them accountable. Like he tried to hold them accountable as much as he can. And the players obviously respect him too. Like they respond to it well. He yell at them and shit like that. Ain't nobody did anything. Ain't nobody said anything to JJ about his coaching style. Like that shit been working. So
because it's not disrespectful, Drenchie. Like he's not cussing at guys in a disrespectful way. It's we went over this.
He
like,
crashed out one time a game for sure though. He gonna crash out.
And
JJ
I
Redick
literally
cuss your ass out, Jordan.
Yeah.
Smooth in a second. He said, give me that clipboard. Snatched the clipboard, started hitting the clipboard. JJ Redick will flash on you.
JJ be tripping, but hey, man, it's the passion though. I can appreciate the passion rather than saying we crashed the glass. Salute. Like I
especially because we went over this. I mean, and you just brought up an interesting point, Drench, when you talked about them needing him. Watching that Minnesota game with no Luka on the floor, with no James on the floor, was obvious that they needed another ball handler. It's obvious that they don't have another creator when those two guys are on the floor, and they need James for that. They need Luka for that. And when they get these two dudes back, that's going to make them even better. When JJ Redick is flipping out on these guys, he's flipping out on them because of stuff that we went over. That Jackson Hayes, when they played against Miami, when he's on the weak side, when he's on the strong side of the zone, when they're in the 3-2 zone, Ox, right? They're in the 3-2 zone, and the three guys up at the top, it's our responsibility to guard the perimeter. And when Austin Reeves is covering the guy with the ball on his side of the zone, meanwhile, Jackson Hayes, who is supposed to be at the back of the zone guarding the rim, comes up to where Austin Reeves is, and Khalil Ware gets a layup. That makes him nuts.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. Yeah, the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.